I have observed that many students make some common mistakes when they are learning the round form. Perhaps they have previously learned some Tai Chi. These mistakes are widespread. I hope that our students can have a correct start, so we make this video. The movement of lifting the arms requires the use of internal strength from the abdomen and the back, rather than using the muscle of the shoulders. Use the power from your abdomen and back, just like this. This move is intended for when an opponent is hugging you from behind, trying to lock your arms. You can use this move to counter it, and it's important to lift both arms parallel to each other rather than lifting them outward. The following move requires you to pay attention to lowering your elbow, not pulling your arm back. From the side, you can see clearly that by lowering your elbow, you can strike the opponent or block their attack. At the same time, your shoulder should also lower. If you only pull your arm back, your shoulder won't lower. This is important because the next few moves also require the shoulder to be lowered. If you only pull your arm back, your shoulders will not lower. From behind, you can see clearly that your shoulder and elbow lower simultaneously. If you only pull your arm back, your shoulder will not move. So don't just pull your arm back. The next few moves also require the shoulder to be lowered. Lifting the hands involves internal power and martial arts intent in both hands, using the thumb to attack the opponent. I used several times in round form. However, most people perform this move by raising both hands outwardly, leaving the center wide open without engaging internal power. This can be clearly seen from the back. When the lift is done correctly, the movement is closely connected to the back and internal power. When both hands are raised outwardly, there is no connection to the back and no use of internal power. The movement of stabbing upward with the right hand is the first demanding internal movement. Since the beginning of the form, students must be proficient in how to do internal movement before performing this move. When performing this movement, the internal force will naturally turn your body to the right. The original square form from Master Wu Jianquan to Master Yang Huabu was designed for students who did not know how to do these types of internal moves. My current square form is designed for students who are proficient in internal moves already. So the original square form avoid using this internal move and instead use these several moves that do not require internal force. That is the square form, but it cannot be used in the round form because internal force is necessary for any movement in the round form. Nowadays, many people use these moves in the round form. That is not correct. Pressing down the right hand uses body movement, not hand movement. With the movement of the body, the hand naturally reaches the upper left area to start the grasp the sparrow's tail move. But many people first raise their hands up and then to the upper left corner and then complete the grasp sparrow's tail. This adds some meaningless movements that must be eliminated. In the round form, the movement of single whip, internal energy drives the wrist movement. Rather than just wrist movement alone. Many people shift their body weight to between their legs, pause briefly, and then continue into a diagonal posture. This is for square form, but the round form should not pause. Do it like this. This move, the hand should not be raised above the head. Once above the head, arm cannot connect to the internal power from the back and abdomen. Many people make such mistake. Small circle round form is very compact, with each movement having a martial arts intent. The movement should be smooth and continuous, with hidden internal power. This is also the purpose of learning this form.